Hey guys, it's Tim, and today we're going to be reacting to 6 scariest soundtracks in kid-friendly video games. The only soundtrack that I could probably think was kind of creepy in a kid-friendly video game was Minecraft. Minecraft, I think, had some unsettling soundtracks, but nothing that I can really recall, like, directly off the top of my head. And I'm so sorry if you keep hearing barking. Someone's dog is going psychotic. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, let's just get right into it. Oh yeah, and check out Bizarre Bub. I am subscribed to them on my other account, and they always have good, top 10, top 6, whatever it may be. So subscribe to them. Let's get right into it.
Something that stands out from my childhood are the games I played. Although some were memorable for their visually appealing graphics and replay value, some stood out for other reasons, such as being surprisingly creepy. It's just odd how a seemingly innocent game can change its tone to something dark and unsettling.
Especially when you don't expect it.
Soundtrack. That being said, here are 6 songs that are too creepy to be in a kid-friendly game. Enjoy.
Okay, I did not need to see that. I'm glad I'm recording during the daytime.
Disc 11 and 13.
Oh, yep, Minecraft.
Minecraft is by far one of the most popular games out there, and there are many
Yeah,
reasons as to why
it's
this
true.
is so. Most people like it for the fact that it
Oh,
gives
that's
players
really
a creative
cool.
outlet, as the game lets you build pretty much anything you can think of. But aside from giving players a medium on which they can express their creativity, the game allows players to relax and unwind by playing ambient tracks throughout the game.
Soundtrack's
For a game
good.
that's tailored for kids, it makes sense that the game would have such songs. Although some of these songs can be calming, there are 2 tracks, or discs as they're referred to in the game, that are nowhere near calming or relaxing. In fact, they have the complete opposite effect. They induce fear and a sense of uneasiness. The first track you're about to hear is Disc 11, which is usually found in dungeons inside a chest.
I do not recall hearing this ever in the game. Oh yeah, I don't like this at all. Oh. Why is that a...
Although
Oh.
creepy, the following disc, Disc 13, might just be the creepiest of the 2.
Oh nice, and then we're going in the caves.
Now, if that doesn't creep you out, then perhaps the following will.
That didn't creep
If
me
you were to
out.
run Disc 11 through a spectrogram, a creepy visual would appear. This is what happens when running it through a spectrogram.
Sounds like you're entering the nether or something.
Now, aside from being creepy, it is pretty cool. The image appears to be a creeper, which is one of many antagonists found in the game. Because of this, it makes me wonder if there might be any other hidden images inside other discs. Perhaps you can try running some on your own and see
No,
if there's
thank you.
anything on them.
I'm
You
good.
can do so with Audacity by opening up the songs there and selecting Spectrogram from the drop-down menu, which is on the left-hand side of the track. I'll provide a link down below for the software if you want to try this out. Nonetheless,
I gotta
these are
say,
some pretty spooky tracks.
Disc 11 creeped me out more than Disc 13.
River Twig's Bed. If you're an avid player of Nintendo games, or more specifically Super Mario, then
Good old
surely you've
Super
come across
Mario.
a few titles that were somewhat creepy. They were creepy in the sense that some levels made you feel slightly uneasy. Take the Haunted Castle, for example, which is pretty much in almost every Super Mario game out there. Something about these stages just makes you feel uneasy, as the sound that plays
Yeah,
in
and
the
so does,
background is both ominous and frantic. But such levels pale in comparison to a game that I think, in my opinion, is too child-friendly for a soundtrack that plays in a stage in which no one would expect.
I don't think
such
I've
a
ever
soundtrack
played
to
Paper
play.
Mario before, ever.
Unlike most games in this franchise,
What did it
the
even
following
release on?
soundtrack doesn't play in a castle, but rather inside a river. Out of all places, the following track plays.
Oh. Oh, I don't like this at all. Why is this in a kid's game? Trying to give someone nightmares?
Both the distortion and discordant qualities of this track is so unnerving that it almost makes you want to turn the volume down.
Yeah, or just turn it
This
off
isn't creepy
completely.
enough. Apparently playing the track backwards seems to contain a hidden message. Here, have a listen.
Why?
And see if you can figure out what it's saying.
I don't want to hear it.
I
I'm
can't
good.
decipher what it's saying, but maybe you can.
I can't either.
Down below.
And like I said, I don't want to take the time to try to understand what it's saying. No, thank you. No, ma'am.
Forest of Fear. There couldn't be any other name so fitting for the following soundtrack. Like most games from Nintendo, specifically those within the Mario franchise, Wario Land seems to be aimed at both kids and adults, but mostly for kids, as the story and art design of the game appears to be tailored for this demographic. With a design conveying that it's meant for a young crowd, one would think that the game would be as colorful and family-friendly as it appears to be. However, little would one know that amid the fun-filled coin-collecting button-mashing frenzy and its colorful, albeit menacing-looking characters, there
Oh.
would be a level unlike most other stages. It's different in that this stage just seems a little off.
Devoid of color. Those little looks like those remind me of
Playing this level as a kid in the middle of the night.
Hold on, I'll say my
in the
thoughts till
living
the
room
end.
As everyone slept in their own rooms must have been really creepy. Turning down the volume would definitely have helped. But even
Again,
without
or just
sound,
mute it.
It's still creepy, as the silence along with the darkness of the room creates a very spooky atmosphere. Regardless of the setting, the soundtrack alone
Turn some
is
lights
enough to
on.
give you goosebumps.
Those little troll things remind me of.
Menace.
At that time to
Following
talk.
in the footsteps of game developers who've created games like Super Mario and other kid-friendly titles, the developers of Donkey Kong Country
This was a fun
have made
game.
game that wasn't just meant for adults, but
I used
for
to play this
kids
on the
as
Game Boy
well.
Advance. It was a
Taking
fun
into
game.
consideration the rating given to the game, one would think, as with previous games mentioned before, that DKC is nothing but a fun-filled side-scrolling adventurous romp following a monkey and a gorilla.
Again, I'm sorry if you hear
who are
any
both
noise
on a
outside.
quest to save their stolen bananas. As amusing and comical the premise might seem, its story has a few elements that are far from what the game appears
A
to
lot of
be.
this list is just
A prime
Nintendo.
example of this
Nintendo
is
likes
Stop
creepy
and Go
shit.
Station, a stage in which you have to course your way through a mine filled with crocs and other obstacles. As if the setting wasn't creepy enough, the following music plays.
I don't remember this. Oh, I don't like that, especially because I'm wearing headphones. It's like going from like one ear to the other, and
Something about this track makes you feel unsettled.
yeah.
The dark and hollow minds of this stage complement the music's depressing and pessimistic tone. The track creates an atmosphere of abandonment and loneliness, which is perfect for a stage like this. Thankfully, the majority of the game outweighs the creepiness of this level. Had most levels been like this, I'm sure the game would have gotten a different rating.
Number 2. Dun dun dun.
Moon Mountain Pass. Now, although being rated T for teen, Star Fox Adventures does contain
This is a fun
elements
game
that
too.
many would consider as kid-friendly. From cheesy dialogues to animalistic characters, the game would most likely appeal to kids, especially to those who've played previous Star Fox titles before.
I remember renting it at
Most of which
Hastings
were
all the
rated
time. And then eventually my
However,
mom just bought me
there
the
might be a
game.
good reason
Or my brother
as to
the
why
game,
this
and I just
specific
played it.
title is meant for a much older audience. One reason may have to do with its soundtrack, or more specifically, the song that plays in Moon Mountain Pass, a stage which is undoubtedly pretty spooky. As the main character lands on a planet, the following track plays. As if the stage wasn't haunting enough,
Oh yeah, that's kind of
this
creepy.
plays in the background. The track sounds very similar to the sounds that are made by Wells,
Yeah.
which conjures up images of a vast, empty ocean in which nothing but darkness can be seen. Having this in mind only makes the stage harder to play.
I'm not sure about that. Not
as
for
the
me, but
atmosphere puts you on edge,
maybe for you.
making you think that something scary is going to pop up from the corners of the stage.
Again,
Just
I'm
the
so
sound
sorry
itself
about the
without
dogs.
The game is quite unnerving.
I don't know whose neighbor's dogs are freaking
Perhaps one of the most
doing the
eerie
most, but they
sounding
need to stop.
tracks has to be The Place, a song found in a game, which I'm sure a young audience would find appealing. From smiling characters to vibrant stages, the game appears to be meant for kids, which in fact is, considering that it's rated for all ages. Yet, the following stage plays a track that's quite unsettling.
Oh. Oh, I really don't like this, and it's especially wearing headphones.
At this point, the game changes its tone, making the player feel uneasy. Its piercing sounds creates a sense of tension and terror, as if something bad is about to happen. There's no doubting that this nightmarish track induces a state of fear and uneasiness. This would be very fitting for any horror
The
movie.
Ring.
With that said, this has to be by far one of the most disturbing soundtracks found in a game tailored for kids. Thanks for watching. If you've ever played a game,
Yeah. So okay, what was I was trying to remember what I was gonna what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, these little things remind me of the oh my gosh, can you show them please, video? No.
as
No. Anyway, the little Squidward, like those thingies, those remind me of the I think there's this like Japanese like legend or something about like these. I think they're called like kappa, like they're like turtle people maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what they remind me of. Like they like hide in the rivers and stuff, and I even think they like hide in like the sewer systems, and I don't know exactly what they're called or how it goes, but that's what they're reminding me of. But anyway, aside from that, some of these soundtracks were actually pretty creepy. I gotta say this one was probably the worst. This one and yeah, this one was pretty bad. This one didn't bug me as much, and this one didn't bug me as much, and this one didn't bug me as much. But like the Minecraft one, this one, the Paper Mario one, and then this one bugged me. But let me know what you guys thought down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye.